Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Rodriguez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Cedeno.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, no shortage of UFC history has been made inside these walls. Good to have you with us from Honda Center tonight here in Anaheim, California. So many big UFC live events in this venue, DC.
It's a great arena. It's a beautiful arena, but one that I would gladly never step foot into again. I may be the only guy to lose 2 UFC championships in this pit of hell that is called the Honda Center. No, fantastic arena just does not work for me. Oh, that's a nice strike. He got that right hand through on that one.
That leg kick lands.
Nice block.
Just misses with the straight left hand.
And now some separation.
And a miss with the right hook.
Oh, man.
Tags him with that uppercut.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. And that one certainly found the target.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Side kick. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, he lands a huge kick here. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. That's how you control the fight. Keep fighting behind the jab.
With conviction to the body.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks. Well, the one thing about throwing jabs is that when you throw a jab, you kind of set your lead leg because you're trying to extend on the jab. If a person has good timing on leg kicks, they will land almost every time. So you got to be careful.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Big ground and pound. Oh.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
Nice leg kick.
Nice jab.
He does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
Well, he continues to stay busy and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Oh, nice job to block that punch.
Solid punch lands for him.
Well, that nose isn't going to be able to take too many more as he doubles up on the jab there.
So good to watch MMA evolve and watch guys now fight behind the jab. What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Eats a jab there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Big knee there. What an end to round one.
Nice job. You won that round. Clearly, this round, destructively, you can move forward inside.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Got to think he'll pick up where he left off here.
All about the money. It was greenbacks, cash, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point. It was accurate, and it was heavy. Every time he let loose, he was able to land to great effect.
Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Unable to connect there. Oh, just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's over.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Well, big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
Hook lands.
Big shot lands for both guys.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. There's a kick.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Leg kick lands. Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen very often. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him.
Oh, and now the hip position.
He did a great job of stepping all the way across to get that hip toss. Now look for him to start chasing down
All right, he's got side control here. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep. This has got to be the end.
This could be the end of the fight. He gets out, though. Wow!
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm, and then when his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attempt.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch.
Oh, he's separation in the clinch.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume.
Flying knee lands to the head.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Just out of range with the straight left hand.
Beautiful punch lands.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Oh, overhand left. No good.
Oh, high kick.
Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight. You can't take too many of those big elbows. He's sticking them over and over again. He's got his head popping back.
Nice hook lands. Well, oftentimes when you see damage like this, things are critical. We don't always see a referee. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon. Massive body kick lands.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Nice jab.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one is.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight.
Oh, my goodness.
Connected with a solid strike there. Big left hand there inside. Oh, side kick. Well done. Oh, he blocked that one. Mixed martial arts, folks. This is absolutely crazy. Both fighters dealing with critical damage and cuts. There's blood everywhere.
Fans, stand up and give applause to these two men who are laying it all out on the line in the octagon tonight. Both dealing with cuts, both critical, but both unwilling to take a step back for your entertainment.
An incredible fight as long as it played out, and we will need the judges' scorecards. Tremendous back-and-forth affair tonight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Rodriguez.
All right, so the judges have rendered their decision, and 2 of the 3 of them had it for him. So he gets it done by split decision tonight. You've been involved in some of those. Nothing easy standing there waiting for the judges to render this.
John, it is the worst feeling in the world, not knowing if you did enough, right? Or not knowing what the judges were watching. So I know exactly what these guys are feeling as they walk to the center. You got your fingers crossed, you got your toes crossed, you got everything crossed, hoping that 2 judges saw it your way.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Fisher. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, The Chosen One.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, good to have you with us once again as the UFC returns here to the Honda Center in Anaheim, California, and we are underway. Oh, that's how you throw a combination. Beautiful stuff there. Wow, what a head kick. Try to establish that jab. Just missed with that right hand. Oh, lands a nice straight. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, good side here as he gets the early takedown.
Changing the position.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter.
Watch the arm. The arm bar going up.
Arms in deep.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Making all these shots count. When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position. Unreal to see.
Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands. Straight punch. Useful. Back and forth we go. Just missed with the left there.
Lands a quick jab.
Nice straight right lands.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Big power shot there. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Another takedown lands. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Attempting an armbar here.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
You're winning here.
Both guys appear to land there. Oh, that left hand is on point. Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
And there's that jab.
Final seconds here.
You don't really stand.
Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, there's the end of the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
What a nasty flying knee to the head. Oh! Real quick leg kick.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, without much resistance, he continues to find a home for that jab, much like he did in the previous round.
Oh, nice kick.
Level change there, goes for the takedown. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, get up.
He passes the half. Getting him out here. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish,
He escapes!
he got out.
It's working.
Wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh, nice.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, how good is that? So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's in the mount. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
2 minutes now to go round two.
Now he's got good body position. Yep.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup. It's tight.
He's going to work hard to try to get the finish.
It's work. I'm going to stand inside.
Oh, somehow he got out!
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Oh, is he opened up now? Nasty cut on the bridge of the nose. Unable to land with that punch. Just misses with the jab there. Now under a minute to go in the second round. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Oh, such a natural jab, and there it is again as he gets the hand right to the target.
I mean, right to the target, John. It's like the dude sitting there with a red target on his nose, just getting beat up, hitting bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. I love his ability to feint once and then throw that jab right behind it. It's nasty.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done.
Good round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
No problem. This round, I want you to go out there.
All right, so back to the stool.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Able to land a looping right.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, massive kick lands flush. Shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, nice body shot. Oh, my goodness. Big right hand.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. And there you go. Again, half guard.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle. That's in pretty deep.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Punch got blocked there.
All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting. He's being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
That takedown was timed beautiful.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
He's got the single collar tie.
All right, so now his body language really starting to change. And we get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is.
Oh!
Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. 15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, just missed on the overhand right. Oh, what a fight as we go the full 15 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised to see them run it back at some point in the future. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Fisher.
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was...
I'm a bad man. Say you yes, young king, we got one. See you when we eating and they food from the pot done. Tell the people hold their heads and eyes up so we can organize the youth to rise up. I'm not a colonizer, sympathizer. Me and all my franchises done survive for progress at all costs. Any minor setbacks is but a small course. Not enough pressure for me to call.
All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Right. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable watching him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Van Buren. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the King.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. Good to have you with us inside Honda Center tonight. This has become an annual stop for the MMA leader, and there have been any number of signature performances that have gone down inside these very rings.
I'm not sure any place has had more title changes than the Honda Center, especially in the heavyweight division.
We'll see if he can finish.
That leg kick hurts. Oh my goodness, these both are going at it. Oh, nice level change
might be a submission attempt here, Jim.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Big ground and pound.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Ooh. Single collar tie now.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going.
Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
3 minutes to go here, round one. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage of it.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, lands with the grounded pound strike.
Nice transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Right in the side control, yep. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range to strike.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. Oh, nice single, yes. He passed the half guard. Now he's going full mount. Attacking arm bar.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
Calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. High amplitude elbow here. It's blocked. Oh, nice straight. That'll work. 30 seconds now to go in round one.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his butt. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Nice job that round. You're really putting the punches together well. I want you to keep that up. Let's fit in a little more.
All right, so there's the horn signifying.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round two. All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets underway. Very close to submitting his opponent in the previous round, but was unable to do so.
Wasn't able to do it, but he was so very close. He was trying to put himself back in that position. Maybe this time
get the finish he wants so bad.
Gets the single leg takedown. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position.
Oh, right into mount. This is where he wants to be.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
In the half guard.
Ooh, going for a leg lock. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up. This is a terrible position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Two minutes have gone by. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange. Nice takedown. There you go.
All right, feet on the hips here.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move them off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. He's got to be careful here.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
That was a slick transition. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tiredness, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Back to the single.
Great submission defense. He passes to half guard.
Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Oh, and he locks up the triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head, feeding the hips, and he will definitely get the submission.
And now he's got the back.
All right, this is not where you want to be. You don't want to be on your belly with your opponent on your back, flattening you out.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, side control now. Round three next.
He's beating on the ground. Don't allow that to happen. The fight does go down there. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles. Look for your sweeps. Look for your reverses.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Nice straight punch.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Both fighters throwing heat now. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
Yep, that gets his feet.
Postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Oh, solid kick right there.
Oh, nice takedown.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Oh, slick reversal right there.
Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. Oh, it's tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. And very effective with the ground and pound. He's having his way with him here.
There it is. Now he's running him out. Oh, nice.
Working out of the half guard here. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, he's setting up an armbar now.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission. Oh, right to the mount.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Nice positional control here. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response.
Oh!
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Oh, fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position. Oh, there's that patented leg kick. He landed another nice leg kick there. Oh, Superman punch. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown.
Nice pass.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the ring.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic. submission D. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Nice defense.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Great job last round.
All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Nicely done with the kick there.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. It's a pretty good jab.
Oh, brilliant tree.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, bails on the submission now. Side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Nicely done.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see nothing.
Yeah, the fans came to see us knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for. That one was clean. Great punch.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Gotta be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in a wheelchair. Oh, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, setting up for a submission now. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. You got to be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. In the half guard. Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did. Now he's going full mount.
Oh, looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that?
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Takes the chances out of it. Gets the finish.
That was nasty.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Van Buren!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Don't play, I'll send in a box. Ain't no chicken and chips inside. Don't play my songs, you ain't got girls. Don't call me a leak if you missed this vibe. Keep to myself and I'm not too hyped, so nobody saw when I dipped inside. Money in the bank if I grip this mic, I'll send in a box, no rips inside. Top of the game just falling. What you gonna do with this brand new morning? Tunnel vision, but I might help you, so I didn't see when the hate was forming. Hear my style when I see them drooling. Can't be music, I play no fooling. In the background, chilling, cooling. Could have been different